dust hangs thick in the neon gloom. Bartender's cleaning a glass real slow, like he's watching the past in the whiskey flow. It's the last call at the Longhorn Saloon. One more round neath the lonesome moon. Ghost in the corner, still sip their rye, singing old rodeo songs about days gone by. Saw Buck in the corner, hat pulled low. Said he once rode broncs down in San Antonio. Now he just watches the young guns ride, tipping his drink to the dreams that die. It's the last call at the Longhorn Saloon. Sip their rye, singing old rodeo songs about days gone by. Every scar on that bar tells a tale or two of love that burned out and fights that brewed. Come sunrise, it's all said and done. The door swings shut and the stories run. It's the last call at the Longhorn Saloon. One more toast to the lonesome tunes. The lights go dim, the bottles run dry. Just another cowboy chasing goodbye. There's a name carved deep in the wood on the last stool back where the shadow stood. A glass sits full but no one's there, just the smell of smoke and a lonesome stare. The devil's got a tab at this bar, paying in souls, leaving battle scars. He don't need no cash, just a deal gone wrong. Another lost cowboy humming his song. Yeah, the whiskey pours, but it don't run free, 'cause the devil's buying, but the cost ain't cheap. Old Joe swore he heard him laugh when the jukebox played the ghost of the past. A gambler bet his last regret and left with nothing but a lifetime of debt. The devil's got a tab at this bar, paying in souls, leaving battle scars. He don't need no cash, just a deal gone wrong. Another lost cowboy humming his song. Yeah, the whiskey pours, but it don't run free, 'cause the devil's buying, but the cost ain't cheap. Some say you can hear the chains dragging slow when a man drinks deep and don't let go. And if you see red in the neon light, best finish your drink and call it a night.
So pour me one more, let me tip my hat. But if he calls my name, I ain't looking back. Yeah, the devil's got a tab at this bar, and I ain't sticking around to see how it ends. The devil's got a tab at this bar, paying in souls, leaving battle scars. He don't need no cash, just a deal gone wrong. Yeah, the whiskey pours, but it don't run free, 'cause the devil's buying, but the cost ain't cheap.
Neon flickers on a sawdust floor, boots scuff slow where they danced before she's gone. But the jukebox don't seem to know, playing our song real soft and low. Two-stepping through a heartbreak, one shuffle at a time, spinning round the memories I can't leave behind. Whiskey ain't working, but the fiddle sure cries. Two-stepping through a heartbreak under lonesome skies. Her laughter still lingers in the barroom air, like the scent of perfume that used to be there. Bartender's pouring, but he don't say a word, knows every tear is just one more burn. Two-stepping through a heartbreak, one shuffle at a time, spinning round the memories I can't leave behind. Whiskey ain't working, but the fiddle sure cries. Two-stepping through a heartbreak under lonesome skies. Maybe by midnight I'll forget how she felt, but right now I'm waltzing with the pain I was dealt. One more slow turn, one more lost chance. I'd trade all my pride for one last dance. Two-stepping through a heartbreak, but the rhythm don't lie. It's just me and my shadow and a lonesome goodbye.
She liked hard work and a steady man, but I was out chasing dust on a rodeo ride, while he was plowing fields with his hands in the sky. And she left me for a guy with a tractor, one that
She's tired of the whiskey, tired of the road. Needed something steady, something she could hold. Now I'm sitting in this bar, just a cowboy acting tough, but you can't out-rope a man who knows how to grow love. He's got a John Deere heart and a red barn dream, a farmhouse life with a front porch swing. I got a six-pack habit and a two-lane plan. Turns out she wanted roots, not a rambling man. She left me for a guy with a tractor, one that don't break down, runs a little faster. Said she's tired of the whiskey, tired of the road. Needed something steady, something she could hold. Now I'm sitting in this bar, just a cowboy acting tough, but you can't out-rope a man who knows how to grow love. Yes, I could trade my saddle for a plow, but that ain't me, and it ain't my style. So I'll raise this glass and tip my hat. Hope he loves her better than I ever had. Yeah, she left me for a guy with a tractor, and I hope he keeps her heart running like a factor. 'Cause I was built for riding and chasing the wind, not planting my boots in the dirt again. Neon hums like a midnight prayer. Boots tap slow on a sawdust stair. Whiskey whispers in a worn-out glass, a Lone Star dream that came and passed. He's got a Honky Tonk Halo, shining dim but true, a barstool throne where he pays his dues. Lost in the jukebox, drowning in sin, but when the fiddle cries, he's a king again. Silver spurs once caught the light so bold, now they rust like stories never told. She left him standing in the rodeo dust, now he rides the night on broken trust. He's got a honky tonk halo, shining dim but true, a barstool throne where he pays his dues. Lost in the jukebox, drowning in sin, but when the fiddle cries, he's a king again. Every shot's a memory, every song's a scar. He tips his hat to a wish on a falling star. So if you find him where the neon glows, just raise a glass, 'cause Lord, he knows.
Even cowboys pray in the way they know, under the light of a honky-tonk halo. Every shot's a memory, every song's a scar. He tips his hat to a wish on a falling star. So if you find him where the neon glows, just raise a glass, 'cause Lord, he knows that even cowboys pray in the way they know, under the light of a honky-tonk halo. Left my boots by the old saloon door, whiskey dust on a hardwood floor. A jukebox hums an outlaw tune, while neon flickers like a lonesome moon. Dirt roads call me back again, like an old lost friend. But the Barstool Blues got a hold on me, drowning dreams in a glass of whiskey. Used to ride fences at the break of dawn, now I chase shadows till the night is gone. A worn out saddle and a half-lit smile, wondering if I'll stay or ride a while. A cowboy's heart ain't meant to stay, but this old town makes me fade away. Maybe tomorrow I'll pack my things, or maybe I'll wait till the jukebox sings. Dirt roads call me back again, where the wind still whispers like an old lost friend. But the Barstool Blues got a hold on me, drowning dreams in a glass of whiskey. So pour me one for the years gone by, and one for the road beneath the sky. It was midnight in Lubbock, the sky was low, when I saw her standing by the old depot, with a suitcase in hand and a tear in her eye.
kissed me once, then waved goodbye. The rain came down like a river of pain, and that lonely whistle called her name. Now I'm riding through Texas, lost in the rain, chasing a memory and a lonely train. Texas rain and a lonely train, two things that never let go of the pain. The thunder roars, but I'm feeling low, just a cowboy with nowhere to go. She's gone, but that whistle still calls, and I'm waiting in the rain for her to fall. Texas rain and a lonely train, love's a track that's hard to maintain. We'd run wild under that starry sky, chasing our dreams, not asking why. But love don't last when the wheels start to roll, and the roads we travel, they take their toll. Now I'm sitting by that old train track with a heart full of memories I can't take back. That whistle blew and she was gone. Now I'm waiting for the rain to carry me home. Texas rain and a lonely train, two things that never let go of the pain. The thunder roars, but I'm feeling low, just a cowboy with nowhere to go. She's gone, but that whistle still calls, and I'm waiting in the rain for her to fall. Texas rain and a lonely train, love's a track that's hard to maintain. I've seen a lot of miles in this dusty land, but I'll never forget her gentle hand. She promised me the stars and we reached for the sky, but now she's gone and I just wonder why. The rain won't stop and neither will the pain, as I listen to the sound of that lonely train. Texas rain and a lonely train, two things that never let go of the pain. The thunder roars, but I'm feeling low, just a cowboy with nowhere to go. She's gone, but that whistle still calls, and I'm waiting in the rain for her to fall. Texas rain and a lonely train, love's a track that's hard to maintain. There's a dusty trail down by the creek where the old man's boots still creak and squeak. He sits on the porch with a crooked grin and a hat so worn, you know where he's been. That ain't just a hat, son, it's the years he's seen, the battles fought, the places he's been. It's a symbol of pride, a badge of the wild, a story told with every mile. He'd tip that hat when the storm rolled in, shake the dust off, never giving in. He'd say, son, you don't just wear it for show, it's what you carry where you go. It's the weight of the ranch, the heart of the land, the call of the wild, the strength of a man. You'll learn one day, just like I did, that hat's more than just a thing you wear, kid. That ain't just a hat, son,
holds, the tales it'll tell. Heart of the land, shake the dust off, never giving in. He'd say, son, you don't just wear it for show, it's what you carry where you go. It's the weight of the ranch, the heart of the land, the call of the wild, the strength of a man. You learn one day, just like I did, that has more than just a thing you wear, kid. It's the weight of the ranch, the heart of the call of the wild, the strength of a man. Learn one day, just like I did, that has more than just a thing you wear, kid. Oh, so when you put it on, remember it well. The stories it holds, the tales it'll tell. I met her down by the railhead where the dust and dreams collide. She wore the scent of summer nights and a look that cut me wide. Her eyes were wild like an open range, but her heart was soft and kind. She said, every outlaw needs a love song to remind him where he's been. Every outlaw needs a love song, a melody to bring him home, a rhythm for the restless soul, a place where he can roam, a tune to wash away the past and make the memories last. Every outlaw needs a love song to find his way back fast. Together through the canyon, chasing sunsets full of grace. She whispered secrets in the wind with a smile upon her face. She spoke of freedom and of fire and love that knows no bounds. I never thought I'd be the one to lay my burdens down. Every outlaw needs a love song, melody to bring him home, a rhythm for the restless soul, a place where he can roam, a tune to wash away the past and make the memories last. Every outlaw needs a love song to find his way back fast. Lost my way out in the cold, chasing dreams that turned to dust. But when I hear that sweet refrain, I know that love's a trust. She's the song that I still hear in the quiet of the night. Every outlaw needs a love song to make the wrongs feel right. Every outlaw needs a love song, a melody to bring him home, a rhythm for the restless soul, a place where he can roam, a tune to wash away the past and make the memories last. Every outlaw needs a love song to find his way back fast. I'll sing this song for her tonight, underneath the stars so bright. 'Cause every outlaw needs a love song, and she's my guiding light.
hands on a short glass of Jack. Her goodbye still burning like smoke in the back. She swore on my heart with a tear in her eye, but love don't mean much neath the neon sky. Whiskey, kisses, and Marlboro Lies, sweet on the lips, but they fade with time. Like a half-lit cigarette on a motel night, gone by morning with tail lights. She had a way of making me stay, with a hand on my chest and a lie on her face. Said I was different, not just some fool, but I learned real quick she don't play by the rules. Whiskey, kisses, and Marlboro Lies, sweet on the lips, but they fade with time. Like a half-lit cigarette on a motel night, gone by morning with the tail lights. I should have known by the way she swayed, love's just a game and I lost that day. Now the jukebox plays a lonesome tune, and I sip my regrets neath a barroom moon. Whiskey, kisses, and Marlboro Lies, nothing but embers in a heart set to die. Left me standing in a smoky haze, just another fool, she walked away.
Midnight dust on a lonesome trail, leather creaks and the coyotes wail. A silver moon cuts through the night like the love he left in the cabin light. He writes, she waits, love fades, letters unread and memories frayed. The prairie calls, but so do her tears, drifting apart like the passing years. She traced his name on a window pane, watched the rain try to hide her pain. A promise sworn on a restless breeze, carried away like autumn leaves. A cowboy's heart ain't meant to be tied, but love don't live where freedom rides. She packed her dreams in a worn-out case, left him chasing an empty space. find their way, but Lord, who knows?
Just a kid with a wide brim hat, chasing rodeo dreams, not looking back. But when I met her in that smoky bar, I knew right then I'd gone too far. She had a smile that could light up the night, but she'd burn you down if you lost that fight. From bull rides to broken hearts, I learned love's the toughest ride by far. From bull rides to broken hearts, chasing that thrill, playing it smart. We've all got scars, some big, some small, but the hardest fall comes after the call. You can ride the wild, but you can't outrun the pain of love when it's said and done. From bull rides to broken hearts, it's the toughest thing to leave behind, the hardest part. I spend my days on the rodeo trail with the wind in my hair and whiskey in my pail. But every night I think of her eyes and the way she'd make me feel alive. We'd dance till dawn, then I'd hit the road, not knowing the love I left in her coat. From bull rides to broken hearts, I'm still learning how to heal these scars. From bull rides to broken hearts, chasing that thrill, playing it smart. We've all got scars, some big, some small, but the hardest fall comes after the call. You can ride the wild, but you can't outrun the pain of love when it's said and done. From bull rides to broken hearts, it's the toughest thing to leave behind, the hardest part. I've had my wins and I've had my losses, but the real test comes with love's crosses. Now I'm back home, still holding tight to the memory of her warm moonlight. I've ridden bulls, but I've yet to ride the sorrow that sits deep inside. From bull rides to broken hearts, chasing that thrill, playing it smart. We've all got scars, some big, some small, but the hardest fall comes after the call. You can ride the wild, but you can't outrun the pain of love when it's said and done. From bull rides to broken hearts, it's the toughest thing to leave behind, the hardest part. From bull rides to broken hearts, I'll carry these memories right from the start. And if I ever find a love that's true, I'll hold her close, and I'll never leave like I used to do.
Thunder rolls over lonesome town, boots drag slow where the tears fall down. A Stetson pulled low hides the hurt in his eyes. but a broken heart don't wear a disguise. Cowboys cry in the rain, where no one can see all the heartache and pain. They ride like they're fearless, love like a flame. But even the toughest get lost in the pain. So when the storm rolls in, he hides the shame. 'Cause cowboys cry in the rain. She left that letter by the old front door. Said she couldn't take the riding no more. Tired of nights waiting up alone, loving a man who was never home. The saddle still hangs where he left it last. The whiskey runs slow as he drowns the past. But every time the thunder calls, he swears he hears her through it all. Cowboys cry in the rain, where no one can see all the heartache and pain. They ride like they're fearless, love like a flame. But even the toughest get lost in the pain. So when the storm rolls in, he hides the shame. 'Cause cowboys cry in the rain. Some say love and the rodeo don't mix. Some say a cowboy don't ever quit. But as the lightning fades and the clouds roll free, that rain keeps falling just like me. Say love and the rodeo don't mix. Some say a cowboy don't ever quit. But as the lightning fades and the clouds roll free, that rain keeps falling just like me. There's a pair of old boots on the bar stool tonight. Scuffed up leather, still dusty from the ride. Ain't nobody wearing them, but we all know his name. Left him sitting there like a picture in a frame. Boots on the bar stool, a shot in the glass, a cowboy story that still holds fast. He rode like the wind, loved like the rain. Now the boot sits silent, but his legend remains. He'd spin wild tales about the rodeo lights, sing old Merle songs in the neon nights. Said he'd ride forever, never slowed down. But fate had a way of calling him down. Some say he found the sunset's glow. Some say he's chasing stars where the wild winds blow. But when the jukebox hums that lonesome tune, a shot in the glass, a cowboy's story that still holds fast. He rode like the wind, loved like the rain. Now the boots sit silent, but his legend remains. So raise up your whiskey, let the memories flow to the cowboy who rode where the lost ones go. The chair stays empty, but we all still see his boots on the bar stool, waiting patiently.
His glove tight, spit in the dirt, nodded once, felt the rope bite his shirt. 8 seconds to glory or a fall to regret, but a cowboy don't live with a heart full of debt. 'Cause rodeo ain't for the weak, it'll break your bones and steal your sleep. Takes all you got, gives nothing back, leaves you with scars and a lonesome track. But he ain't ever learned to quit. Rodeo ain't for the weak, and he was built for it. She stood by the chute with tears in her eyes, watched him chase dreams, watched him break twice. Said one day you'll have to hang up that rope. He just smiled and said that day ain't close. Every buckle's got a price to pay. Every cowboy finds his judgment day. But he ain't scared, no, he ain't through. 'Cause the only thing tougher than bulls is the truth. 'Cause rodeo ain't for the weak, it'll break your bones and steal your sleep. Takes all you got, gives nothing back, leaves you with scars and a lonesome track. But he ain't ever learned to quit. Rodeo ain't for the weak, and he was built for it. Burn low, the crowd fades away. Another ride done, but he'll ride another day. Bruised and broken, but standing tall. Ain't no cowboy fears the fall. Fades away, another ride done, but he'll ride another day. Bruised and broken, but standing tall. Ain't no cowboy fears the fall. The lights burn low, the crowd fades away. Another ride done, but he'll ride another day. Bruised and broken, but standing tall. Ain't no cowboy fears the fall.
was born with dust on his boots, wild as the wind, stubborn as roots. Mama tried hard, but she always knew some cowboys ain't made for a life tied down. Ain't no fence high enough, no rope too tight, no small town dream gonna steal his life. He was born to run, born to ride, with the open range burning deep inside. You can try to tame a rambling soul, but ain't no fence high enough to hold. He left at dawn with a note on the chair. Said, don't wait up, I ain't meant for staying here. Chasing broncs, chasing skies, chasing the fire that never dies. Some men settle, some men roam, some call the highway their only home. He ain't afraid of riding alone, 'cause freedom sings where the wild winds blow. But ain't no fence high enough, no rope too tight, no small town dream gonna steal his life. He was born to run, born to ride, with the open range burning deep inside. You can try to tame a rambling soul, but ain't no fence high enough to hold. Somewhere out past the canyon wide, he's still chasing that lonesome sky. No goodbye, no looking back, just a cowboy riding dust-stained track. Ain't no fence high enough, no rope too tight, no small town dream gonna steal his life. He was born to run, born to ride, with the open range burning deep inside. You can try to tame a rambling soul, but ain't no fence high enough to hold. To hold. Somewhere out past the canyon wide, he's still chasing that lonesome sky. No goodbye, no looking back, just a cowboy riding a dust-stained track.
Smoke curled slow from a half-lit cigar. Willie leaned back in the seat of the car. Hat pulled low, eyes lost in the night, chasing the ghost of a long-lost fight. Shotgun Willie riding alone, one last sunset, one last road. A life full of miles, dust and regret, a heart that ain't made for quitting just yet. The whiskey burns, but the memories roam. Shotgun Willie on his last ride home. Once he was wild, fast on the draw, feared by the law and loved by the flaw. Ran with the outlaws, rode with the best, but even the fastest get laid to rest. The highway hums like a sad old tune under the weight of a lonesome moon. A man like him don't beg or pray, but even the toughest run out of days. Shotgun Willie riding alone, one last sunset, one last road. A life full of miles, dust and regret, a heart that ain't made for quitting just yet. The whiskey burns, but the memories roam. Shotgun Willie on his last ride home.
sad old tune under the weight of a lonesome moon. A man like him don't beg or pray, but even the toughest run out of day. Shotgun Willie riding alone, one last sunset, one last roll. A life full of miles, dust and regret, a heart that ain't made for quitting just yet. The whiskey burns, but the memories roam for Shotgun Willie on his last ride home. Somewhere out where the blacktop ends, sky turns gold and the dust kicks again. A ghost in the wind, a legend unknown. Shotgun Willie riding home. Blacktop ends, sky turns gold and the dust kicks again. Ghost in the wind, a legend unknown. Shotgun Willie riding home.
The sun sank slow on the red dirt plains. Boots kicked up dust as he rode that train. A bottle half empty, a heart full of sin. A saddle that's seen more than where he's been. Whiskey, women, and a worn out saddle. Three things he knew he could never out-battle. One gave him courage, one broke his soul, and one kept him riding down a hard luck road. He left his mark on some old bar walls, a name whispered soft in the midnight calls. But love don't wait for a rambling man, just like the whiskey don't stay in his hand. Now he's got miles to go and stories to tell, dust on his boots and a past shot to hell. But every time that old leather creaks, he hears the ghosts of the life he keeps. Whiskey, women, and a worn out saddle. Three things he knew he could never out-battle. One gave him courage, one broke his soul, and one kept him riding down a hard luck road. So he tips his hat to the night so black, knows deep down he ain't riding back. With whiskey burning and the wind so cold, he fades like a legend that never grows old. So he tips his hat to the night so black, knows deep down he ain't riding back. With whiskey burning and the wind so cold, he fades
like a legend that never grows old.
He rolled in late on a two-lane road, boots worn thin, but his heart's still bold. A rodeo king with a buckle to show, chasing a dream where the neon glows. Neon lights and dusty dreams, cowboy songs and old six strings. One foot in the sawdust, one in the shine, trying to outrun the hands of time. He don't belong, but he don't leave, living on neon lights and dusty dreams. She was dancing slow in a smoky bar, a restless heart like a shooting star. She said, "Cowboy, you ain't built for the stage." He tipped his hat and said, "I like the pain." A man with a past and a rodeo name. The bright lights call, but the dust still remains. The roar of the crowd don't drown out the sound of a lonesome heart that still longs for the ground. Neon lights and dusty dreams, cowboy songs and old six strings. One foot in the sawdust, one in the shine, trying to outrun the hands of time. He don't belong, but he don't leave, living on neon lights and dusty dreams. So he sings his songs and rides the storm. Between the wild and the world, he swore. Some men ride, some men sing. He was cursed with both, and everything between. They say he rode in at the break of dawn, with a saddle worn and a coat of song. His boots were cracked, his hat askew, but there was a fire in his eyes that few ever knew. Oh, Rusty McGraw, with a name like a flame, rode through the night with no need
for fame. His story was told in the dust of the plains, the legend that lives in the wind and the rain. He'd stop by the bar for a whiskey or two, always with a smile, but a heart that grew blue. No one could guess where he'd been or gone, but when he rode out, the stars would be gone. The sheriff would swear he had seen him last, riding down the river, gone with the past. A wild man, a warrior, and a lover of life, but the only thing left was the echo of strife. Oh, Rusty McGraw, with a name like a flame, rode through the night with no need for fame. His story was told in the dust of the plains, the legend that lives in the wind and the rain. Now when the wind howls and the coyotes call, they say Rusty McGraw's still out there standing tall.